What's up? Gonna do a dip review. This one's gonna be different. I have never done a dip review on this. Nor, I've only bought this camp once by accident. I don't even know why or how I accidentally bought it. As y'all can tell by probably the thumbnail and the title, you already know what it is. Background noise, sorry, Lindsay's watching some kind of something. Oh, she turned it off. You need to eat. Oh, I need to go get you some food. But it's Copenhagen snuff. You got some balls if you can dip this, because one, it's so fine that it's hard to even pack a lip. There's kind of a technique to it. And it's just a very natural like flavor. Like, it's not flavored at all, it's just pretty much straight freaking tobacco. So most people, sorry, I don't know, fix it. Most people don't even dip Copenhagen snuff or Copenhagen long cut because it's such a, it's not flavored or anything. It's just like a bam, this is it. It's just a kind of a off. It's just the only chrome Copenhagen can you'll ever find. So that's why I say it's hard. I don't know how I got the wrong can. I think it was when I was wanting Copenhagen long cut, but I didn't really know the difference because I was a retard. And accidentally asked for this, cracked it open, and found fine cut. But anyways, chrome can, I love it because it's so, it's even better when it's just a flat Copenhagen can. It's just flat. Sorry this review isn't very well. Like I say, I've only did this one time before. Flavors identical. If you dip Copenhagen long cut, this is the exact same. It's identical, just a fine cut version. So I do a different something. I went to the store and I was gonna get long cut, and I was like, you know what? I need a review. I need to do a review on some snuff that I haven't done. So we got some Copenhagen snuff. So basically, first things first. Let's see if I can pack with my middle finger. I gotta practice on that a little bit more, but anyways, pack it up. You want to pack it as tight as you can, and be real careful opening the can. And I'm sorry I've already cracked it because I really needed a dip. The chew has disappeared. It's got one dip taken out of it, so it's kind of a little bit over a halfway mark. When you first start out, it's already pretty much, there's a pretty good size taken out of it. And don't complain about that, because that is a good thing, because when it comes to Copenhagen snuff, it's really hard to get a pinch. So you kind of need that wiggle room where you can get them 2 fingers in there and dip it. But I'd say I'm going to try to get a little bit more in my mouth just to show y'all. But it's very fine, as you can tell. It's very, very fine. I'm sure y'all have already seen this or watched some videos on it, but you haven't on my channel, so, you know. So let's try to get a pinch of it. So pinchability is very difficult if you don't know what you're doing, or like even me, I still kind of I'm a newbie at it, at fine cuts. I don't do fine cut at all. So this is new, but it's very difficult. I try to put that thumb on top right there and take these 2 fingers and kind of scoop it like this, and you pinch it real tight. Don't wiggle too much with your fingers because it'll fall out. I'll show y'all. See, that's what I got just then. So it's just not gonna work. So I'm gonna show y'all. It's very different and not as easy. So let me repack it. It takes, don't be mad at yourself if you can't do it, because it's not easy, and you're probably gonna get snuff up in your fingernails. So now that that's packed, it's not tightly packed, but I'm gonna go in real easy. You don't want to wiggle too much. Just kind of pull tight, shovel it up, and there's a pinch right there. And then when you go to put it in your mouth, it's gonna start. You gotta do it quick because it's gonna start falling out. And it's going to get all in her teeth. Just kind of. See? Epic fail. It's really hard, like. I'm sure if I keep dipping it, I'll get better techniques on it and stuff. But as y'all can tell, I got a lip. It's a pretty good size. Some of y'all coming across this might laugh at me for it, because like I say, I'm not a fine cut person, and I dropped some on the floor. It's very different. But it tastes really, I don't know how to describe the taste. I'm not very well at describing taste, so sorry about that on my dip review part. Green mud jug, as it's the only one I got now. But it's kind of a sweetish taste. It's gonna run all over your mouth, but if you can't touch your dip, sorry, it's wiggling. She's moving in the camper. If you can't like touch your dip with your tongue without throwing up, I wouldn't even suggest this. And sometimes when it gets back there, because you very rarely get any kind of dip to kind of wander back there and get on that back molar and them back gums, so it tastes funny. Like I say, if you can't touch it with your tongue, don't even try. You got to kind of constantly get that tongue in there and push it back together. Kind of pack it, you know. And talking with it in is another thing, because with regular dip, you can just throw a chunk in and just kind of talk like and blurt, just constantly talking. It don't really go nowhere. With fine cut, you have to kind of be careful, because it'll start flying out your mouth, as y'all can probably tell. It's alright though. It'll do. I also got this because maybe I won't be dipping as much, because it's such a pain in the ass. But I would say that you should go get you some, just to say that you've done it. Just to say that you've done it, I would go get you some. If you're really good with fine cut, then I would definitely go get you some. It's actually a really good dip. Kind of brings back memories of when I used to dip long cut a lot with Trey and stuff. Because there's no way I'd be able to do a full can of this unless y'all ask me to. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video off because the camera's dying and all that good stuff. But like, share, comment, and or subscribe. Keep it fucking redneck.